you going to have to do the work to find and create your own community celebrities. Because once they remove the stage and your favorite artists don't have that stage to perform on, who are they? How will they reach you? How will they connect to you? So during those moments when they have the Soul Train Awards going on, or just the BET Awards in general, this is how they connect. After they have a great performance, people go online, they start talking about it. So whoever is on the stage gets an opportunity to amplify their brand. So once you remove all of that, who's your Black celebrity? Which one do you watch? Who will you pay to see? And if that becomes a thing where, oh man, they're gonna really start streamlining who gets chosen, who doesn't, because the slot is gonna become smaller. If that makes sense.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, one thing about this cancellation suspension, if you will. I mean, I know that I saw on DJ Envy's page where he shared a quote from one of the higher ups at BET, where he's basically said that they are revamping and re-engineering the show for different platforms and stuff like that. And I have no reason not to believe that that's what's going on, because the media landscape is changing. But you can't help but be curious about the timing of the cancellation. Now, how many of y'all? I want y'all. I want to do a black ownership quiz. We're gonna do an all black quiz right now to see how black you are in terms of understanding black wealth and ownership. How many of you know that neither BET nor the Soul Train Awards is owned by black people? How many of y'all know this? These are identified as black shows, and we believe that this is a black thing and this is black culture. They always tell you this is the culture. But how many of you know that these shows and platforms are not owned by black people? Give me a yes in the chat. And the reason I think it's important to start there is because you got to be real careful when you allow other people to own your culture. That means you're colonized. You're straight up colonized. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: give me a yes or no. Do you think the Jewish people would have a problem if I, as a black man, owned the platform that where every year I said, this is Jewish culture. This is the culture. This is Jewish. This is what it means to be Jewish. Do you think that they would even allow me to do that? Right. And I think that's important. So here's the ownership structure of BET. You got to follow the money. The Soul Train Awards and Hip Hop Awards are owned by BET. BET is owned by Paramount. Paramount is engaged in a very combative, which is very controversial, very detail oriented sort of merger with Skydance. Skydance was not being allowed to merge or to buy Paramount. They had to get approval from the Trump administration. So the Trump administration, with given that we have President Petty in the White House, right? He goes after all his enemies, including Charlemagne the God, right? He One of the things that many people speculate is that he told Paramount, like, hey, if you want me to sign off on this merger, you got to get rid of Colbert, and I wouldn't be surprised, Madam President, if he also said something about BET, which has been consistently used as a pawn, as a little hole for the Democrats. I mean, really, I mean, I say it like that because why in the hell are you out there on your platform just telling people that if you're black, you have to be a Democrat, or you have to be a Republican? That don't even make no sense to me. So, what do you think? Do you think my theory might hold some weight to it?
I do. I do agree. I do believe that your theory holds weight. Malcolm X said that the media is the most powerful entity on earth.